One of the important things to know is if you are going to use the miter gauge to make offcuts, is that you don't want to use it in conjunction with the fence for that offcut, because this piece of wood will get jammed in between the blade and the fence and get kicked out. If you do need to make repeat cuts, you can clamp an auxiliary fence to the actual fence as long as it's behind the blade, and that will leave room for your offcut. A really good accessory for the table saw is a crosscut sled or a miter sled, and this is just a shop-made accessory. On the bottom of it, it's got runners that ride in the miter slots on the table saw, and there's just a blade guard on the back end. And this sled is used for cross-cutting boards. You can use it for cross-cutting various size boards, and it could also be used for lots of different types of joinery, depending on how you clamp the material to the fence. You can clamp it in different ways to make different types of joints. Okay. Ready? One of the cuts that you can do on the table saw is a bevel cut, and in our shop we have our saw tilts to the right to make the bevel, and we have a smaller saw that tilts to the left. Depending on which way that tilts is going to affect how you cut the wood. With the right tilt saw, the board is trapped between the blade and the fence, so you have to be aware of that. If you have a bow in your board, it's not going to give you a really nice cut. But to make the cut, it's very similar to the other cuts that we've made, where you'll feed it through just like a straight cut and then push on through to finish the cut.